It's a reason why I never followed this dude. It's a reason why I never subbed to his channel. It was just something about, even though Tre Melvin, who has the YouTube channel called "This Is a Commentary" on YouTube, even though Tre Melvin has a huge following, and he's very popular in some avenues of social media. It's just something about this dude that just rubbed me the wrong way. Like even 2 years before, 2 years prior to him coming out the closet, Tre Melvin, it's like ever since this dude came out the closet and said he was gay, which is kind of no surprise. It's like he just completely went off, joined the rest of the black LGBT thinking that they have some type of unification with white LGBTs, ignoring the fact that white LGBTs are just as racist as their straight counterparts. And I once actually agreed with this dude on certain black issues, but then he did a complete total 360 and started accusing black men of being homophobic, and just because we don't want this agenda pushed on us, which is kind of obvious, because you notice that they're promoting this gay agenda. They're pushing this gay agenda real hard in the black community. You know why? Because they want us to lower our numbers. They want to depopulate us. In order to the one way to depopulate a group of people without sudden extinction is by promoting anti-reproductive lifestyles such as homosexuality and lesbianism. Well, recently, the singer slash celebrity, slash actor, Jussie Smollett was recently attacked in a hate crime, where they attacked him for being gay and for being black, and it was obvious it was two white men who attacked him wearing ski masks and pouring bleach on his head and whatnot. But of course, a lot of celebrities came out and against this attack and came out in full support of Jussie Smollett. Of course, I was looking at some of these people on Twitter who was in full swing supporting Jussie Smollett. But then I came across a retweet by Tariq Nasheed, and that he retweeted what Tre Melvin had said. And then I looked at this tweet, and it was extremely offensive. And he had like 4 or 5 other tweets where he was just using a white man approach by calling black people the N-word. He himself is black, but he was using the N-word with a hard ER and not with the A. I really don't condone it by using the word with the A word either, but he was using it with a hard ER, which is something I've heard black gays and lesbians use, as if they're not black themselves, as if they wouldn't be called a nigger before they be called a faggot. But Tre Melvin went on this anti-black person, anti-black male rhetoric, spewing all this hate on Twitter. Like this tweet right here. He said, "I've literally spent 80% of my black ass life mimicking you N-words." He used the ER. He says, "But go AWF." I don't know what the fuck that means. And then he says, "I have overanalyzed the way you speak, overcalculated the way you think, mirrored the way you navigate, and echoed the way you process pain. I promise you, it is straight men who know nothing of gay men." What the hell does that mean? Okay, what the hell does that mean? Who know nothing of gay men? See, that right there is a generalization. Be honest with you, that's a generalization. And then hold up. And then he came out. He came again. He said, "Let Jussie's attack have been on a straight black celeb by two white supremacists. Girl, please. You N-words would be in shambles, but crickets, because Jesse is a faggot and he chose it. Y'all refuse to even acknowledge that the attack was racist and homophobic. It was more racist than homophobic. They didn't know the dude was gay until those two attackers who attacked Jesse. They didn't know he was gay until they recognized him from the Empire TV show. See, that's the thing that a lot of gays and lesbians who are black fail to realize. If you get attacked by bigots, or if you get attacked by a bunch of white supremacists or bigots, they'll see your skin color before they see your sexuality. They're not going to be like, hey, they're not going to stop and be like, wait a minute, are you a homosexual first? Before they attack you, they're going to be like, wait a minute, aren't you a homosexual first? No, they're not. They're going to attack you because primarily because you're black. And like, due to the fact that you're black and gay, that'll be like killing two birds with one stone. And then he says, forgive me for putting you N-words in your N-word places while denouncing your homophobic N-word jokes rooted in hypermasculinity and N-word homophobia, and your inability to grasp the effects of your homophobic jokes, as you are not black and queer. See, this shows the high level of self-hatred that's within the black LGBT community. It's unfortunate that a lot of our black gay brothers and sisters fail to realize that the white LGBTs are just as racist, if not more, than their straight counterparts. It's very unfortunate that some of us brothers and sisters who chose that alternative lifestyle would rather stay in the unification with people who don't want to be unified with them, even though there are others who of different colors and different creeds and religions who share your lifestyle. They don't really stand in solidarity with you. It's just like, hold on, what else should he say? Oh, he also said, you N-words think his black ass chose it. In the same breath, Brock and Autumn Hazelnut Tree think our N-word asses choose the African-American poverty rate and choose the school to prison pipeline. The only factor we choose is to exist. See, it's unfortunate that this man is so blinded by his lifestyle that he can't fathom that somebody would want to hurt him or harm him just because. Hold on. Let me rephrase that. It's unfortunate that he assumes that nobody would hurt him because he's a black man. Okay, when they look at him, they see a black man first. Then if they can pick up or detect his sexuality, then they'll attack him for that too. But they see his skin color before they see a sexuality, Tre Melvin. Like, it's unfortunate that somebody like this would actually think this way. And I used to think this dude made funny, humorous videos. But then, like, when I saw something like this, it just completely I just completely just shut all that out. I don't even follow his channel, but in the past I've looked at some of his videos, some of his comedy skits. He's extremely talented and he's very funny. But unfortunately, stuff like this, extremely self-hating rants like this would just completely just shut that crap out, dude. And I think that's another reason why I never followed this dude. I never ever subbed to Tre Melvin's channel. And I basically I never will. It's very unfortunate that that somebody like this has these type of thoughts and these type of views. When you do stuff like this, it makes you no better than those MAGA hat wearing white supremacists, dude. I'm highly disappointed in you, Tre Melvin.